All right, YouTube, it's your favorite YouTuber, Jason, Blaha Strength and Fitness. All right, man, no, it's not. It's T-Man, and I'm back with a video on, you-know-who, Jason Blaha, bro. Worrying about what supplements a lifter uses is usually a waste of time. Okay, let's review this video.
Because we all deal with it, don't we? We all deal with it if you look like you lift out in public. And, bro, you're huge. What supplements do you take? A lot of you out there who lift, you're cringing when I just said that. Because we all...
Is that what everybody tells you, Jason? I bet everybody asks Jason. Jason, what kind of supplements do you use? You're so huge, bro. That's why he has to wear a shirt that says power lifter on it everywhere he goes.
all deal with it, don't we? We all deal with it if you look like you lift out in public.
This guy's so delusional. He actually thinks in his mind, probably, when he walks down the street. He probably talks to himself and people are like, who are you talking to? And he's like, what do you mean? I'm talking to you. What? I never said that. You did. You said, what supplements I use to be huge? They go, I think you're talking to yourself.
And it really is a sad state of affairs that people even think that, or that they ask that. And
You know, it's sad if this is the only thing that you got going for yourself your entire life, is lifting a bunch of iron, man-made iron in a garage next to the laundry room. Yes.
it is because of marketing. It's because of very unethical marketing and the entire supplement industry, which is what propped up and built, say, the bodybuilding industry, has convinced people that supplements are actually a massive part of people's results. Now, am I saying that some supplements can't be helpful? No, some supplements are helpful. And the basics do tend to be helpful. They're slightly helpful. Can there be some health benefits to certain supplements?
Oh, supplements have health benefits now. He lives because it has health benefits. Yes. Yes. What are the health benefits, Blaha? Please tell me. Give me even one health benefit.
Yes, absolutely.
Dive into 888 Casino because it's made to blow minds. It's made to...
Supplements, yes, absolutely. Can they correct dietary deficiencies? Are there a few things that it's easier to get in supplement form than to get the same amounts from food that are beneficial? Sure.
What? That is so stupid. We have food that has supplement that oh man, that we don't need supplements. We have food. It's called meat. You ever heard of it? Yeah, man. It's called dietary animal products. Yes. It's animal feed, animal food. Yes, it's got all the nutrients in there, all of them. It's not deficient even in one, so we don't need any dietary how should I put it? These vitamins. You understand me? That's why when you go to the market, everything's there. Your fake man-made food, then your fake engineered food, and then we have the food that is, well, meat. You understand me? Animal food, yes, and dairy products. Yes, yes, Jason.
Are there a few things that have been found to improve health in supplement form? Very small amount.
They're not putting a gun to your head in the market saying you have to buy the slave food in that section. You understand me? They're not doing anything to you. If you want to continue in that behavior, eating your slave food, right? Then go ahead. Me personally, I think it's child abuse to feed your kids slave food when they should be eating their natural animal diet. Yeah. So you'll be healthy and strong when you grow up and you'll look handsome and beautiful. But if you eat a slave diet, everybody, that's what you're going to look like, Jason Blaha, with decrepit genes. Yes. You understand me? You're going to have that bald head, that round pumpkin head, that face, and that body when you eat a slave diet. And his kids, if he had kids, they'd come out that way too. Thank God he has no kids. Yes.
Like cognition or whatever, potentially things like atherosclerosis that you can't get in those.
Atherosclerosis, man, That happens when you stress yourself doing this type of lifting. You can get atherosclerosis, bro. Plus, you could get that with a deficiency if you're on a vegan diet like you are. So yeah, that's another thing. So you're actually accelerating that. Be careful.
Doses in foods. So that studies have found there are small health benefits to exceeding the amount that you can actually get from food, sure. But barring those
You
things,
know, isn't everybody trying to make themselves beautiful? Why would anybody try to make themselves more ugly? In this society today, everybody's trying to make themselves as ugly as possible, tattooing their body, piercings. Man, they just do weird shit, bro. They shave part of their head off or something, or shave it all off, or they mutilate themselves. I don't know, man. They eat really decrepit food to look even more ugly. They eat like sawdust pizza, sawdust bread, whatever. They just eat mush food. Really weird food like oh, the oats stuff, man. They're so hooked on oats. Christ. That thing is so like processed, ultra processed. It's incredible. This whole thing with these foods, like cereal aisle, they're all fortified and everything. Processed, ultra processed, fortified. It's all crap in there, man. Synthetic vitamins, we don't even know if they're real. They don't work, man. And it's not regulated market. It's garbage.
they contribute very, very, very little to people's progress. Very little.
They do,
At best, and when I say this, I do mean at
do they?
best, a best case scenario, maybe 1%. Maybe. And again, I feel I'm being generous there. I feel that that's actually generous.
Well, you must be an expert on the subject, though.
Now, of course, people say, well, what about protein? Well, I'm not saying that protein is food. If you consider
It's not just protein. A piece of meat is not just a piece of protein. You could say protein. It itself is not protein. It is a high nutrient dense protein diet. Whoa.
protein powders to be nothing more than a convenient food source.
Well, that thing's made out of waste products, man. Those protein powders. They're nasty and they're toxic because they're made out of plants. It's garbage. And it's filled with all kinds of weird sugars in there. So, yeah, make you insulin resistant. And that too will affect your health long run.
Then I'm going to go with no, not even there. Because if you were to consume the same amount of protein from a food added, in your diet, it would have the exact same benefits. So again, I know people will bring that up and say, but don't you say protein over feeding is useful? And sometimes that's easier to do with shakes. And sure, but it's not.
Why would you eat something that is worthless protein? Plant protein is really difficult to uptake. It's not like animal protein. That's why I recommended Brewer's Yeast, because that is about the only thing I'd ever eat out there is what you would call a supplement. It's a food, really, but you could call it a supplement. That is the only thing I would ever eat is Brewer's Yeast, because the uptake is that of animal protein. So it has a similar effect. But yeah, that's about the only thing. Yes.
Because it's a supplement, it's because it's protein. You could have just drank some egg whites.
Again, it's not just protein. Listen, Brewer's Yeast is not just protein. It's filled with a bunch of minerals and vitamins and things. So yeah, it's not just a protein. Get it? It's got amino acids and blah, blah, blah. This guy, you could have just ate a bunch of egg whites. Well, that's true too. You could just eat egg whites if you want to supplement with protein and have a nutrient-dense protein shake. Eat some egg whites or eat some eggs.
You could have ate some chicken breast or a lean steak and done literally the exact same.
Okay, I'm going to have to agree with him, man. Does he do that, actually? Steak, chicken? Do you eat that? I don't know. Jason, you said that you don't like carnivore diet. Are you a vegan? I'm not sure, man.
When you look at protein powder as purely food, not better.
See, I always knew he was lying, man. He must be eating some meat products. Come on, he'd be dead already.
Or worse, or magical, just a different source that in some cases is convenient. Then that's kind of different too. And again, I want to be clear there. People will also ask, well,
It kind of makes you wonder, how do these vegan people make it lifting? It's incredible.
what protein do you use? And it's like, I mean, I usually use optimal nutrition, but it's not because it's special or magical. You know, that's the other thing that people are like, so they think some protein's going to be a lot better than another. You really think in the grand scheme of things that as long as it's not full of contaminants, that's the reason I go with optimal nutrition. Purely been the quality controls on consumer reports and independent reports and things. It's just consistently been found to be low in arsenic and lead and stuff. Let's come back over problems with the supplement industry. Yeah, that magical protein you might be taking that person recommended might have too much lead and arsenic in it because of poor quality controls.
This probiotic is one of the best I've ever taken. It makes me feel amazing.
Too much lead and arsenic in it because of poor quality controls. But, you know, I digress. Back over to that.
I'll have to agree with that too, man. Arsenic, yuck. That's in your food too, bro. In your herbivore diet, vegan diet, got arsenic and cyanide.
Point, but that's it. At the end of the day, do people really think in the grand scheme of things that one or two shakes you drink a day or add to, that it's going to be magically better than had you got that same 50 grams from some lean steak? Probably
Aren't your clients on that stuff?
not. Do you think that whey protein you drink from one brand is going to cause a significant difference, a positive or negative, in your muscle growth and gains versus 50 grams of casein protein from a different reputable company?
Of course, you guys are all going to recover, right? Isn't that what it's all about? Lifting and recovering. So you can go back and lift all over again and be good at lifting weights in the gym. Yeah.
Do you think there's any?
Your goal is not to develop your body, not to create your body big and strong. You want to conquer the weight so you can keep going to the gym and lifting weights. So after you recover, get ready for a new lifting day tomorrow. You don't want to build your body. See, none of these people today want to build their body. They're all busy conquering the weights. I gotta get strong. I gotta lift the heavy weight because I'm so weak, because I'm so small. Like on his channel, all his clients lifting.
Difference? I mean, really, in the grand scheme of things, I'm going to say no.
They just don't know that they're all going there to destroy their body and their health and accelerate aging. Yes.
High bioavailable protein is high bioavailable protein. Okay.
Yes, bioavailable protein. Yes.
Now, different foods might have some extra different vitamins and minerals and stuff depending on the protein source. Sure.
They do.
Anything related to muscle growth, right? And it's very, very small. Again, it's less than 1% improvement plotted over time, but it's cheap.
Some of the things here, I gotta agree with him. Oh, it's cheap because it's slave diet, bro. People, they don't want to build muscle. They want to lift a heavy weight. Get it? They need to get stronger because they're weak.
And it's cheap.
See, society today, because they eat a slave diet, they want to go to the gym and get strong because they're so weak. They're so weak because they eat garbage. They don't understand that to be strong is to eat a healthy diet, your natural diet, and you'll be strong. No lion in the wild can eat a slave diet and be healthy and strong. They'd be weak and frail and decrepit. That's what happens to them. But when they eat their natural diet, they're super strong, super fast, super everything. They don't have to practice at doing these things. See what I mean? But humans have this crazy idea in their head. But anyways, it's the government thing. They have you doing this so they can weaken you. They want to further weaken the shit out of you. That's why they want you to all go vegan now. And all these things they're doing, vaccines, this... Your food, more sugar in your food to weaken the shit out of you. Do you think sugar makes you strong? Everybody's addicted to sugar. You're drinking Coca-Cola all day. Does that make you strong? Think about that. Ponder that thought. And all this lifting, will that make your body strong? See what I mean? No. So it's a false sense of strength. You're going to the gym trying to lift a heavy weight. Of course, your body will give you more androgen receptors for that androgen to bind to it. And yeah, you think you're strong. Get it? By lifting a heavy weight, practicing at it. So what? And some motor units. Let me ask you this question. A woman who lifted a car off a kid. Is she stronger than you because she got an influx of adrenaline and she lifted a car off her kid that fell on him. Is that woman stronger than you? Is she stronger than you?
And it's safe. So, okay, fine. But do you really think it matters that much which form?
You see, she lifted a car, didn't she? Off the kid. You can't lift a car, can you? Even if you are lifting some of those heavy weights in the gym, let's just say you are a lifter, part-time. She's stronger than you. She lifted that car. You couldn't do it. So she must be stronger than you, right? Right? And you're going to go, she's not stronger than me, man. I'm a man. She's a woman or whatever. See what I mean? You understand what strength truly really is? You people are all brain dead out there.
The research has actually shown the cheapest, most simple form, the monohydrate, is actually...
Well, these protein powders, they'll weaken you. That's what they'll do to you. They'll destroy your health and weaken you even further. That's the whole point. The health food store, just because it says health food store, it doesn't mean it's a health food store. It's there to weaken the shit out of you. That is its whole goal. And it is accomplishing its goal. You understand me? The pharmaceutical company is not there to keep you healthy. It's there to destroy your health slowly so that you could diminish yourself and die. Why would they want to keep you living longer or healthy? This is ridiculous. It's counterintuitive.
Actually the best one by a small margin. It produces the best results, albeit they're all small for all of them. No. So that boost wasn't really worth anything. Very transient. Sometimes I do a lot of it. Depends on how much protein I'm trying to get from my diet. But that's it, guys. They really doesn't.
He's trying to get more protein in his diet. Well, I'll let it go at that. I'll see you in the next one, my friends. Tell me what you think about supplements. Users is usually a waste of time. He's worrying about what supplements. Don't worry too much about supplements, my friends. See you in the next one. Ciao.